I'm Charlie Sykes from the Bulwark. Don't let the fact that I'm wearing a tie fool you, because this is going to be kind of an angry video. 40 babies. 40 babies beheaded. Families slaughtered, massacred. This is just one town. We keep seeing these scenes of horror unfold. Hundreds of young people raped and murdered at a music concert. Whole towns wiped out. Old people shot and abducted. Children murdered. One horror after another. Joe Biden called it an act of sheer evil, and he was absolutely right.
The bloody hands of the terrorist organization Hamas, a group whose stated purpose for being is to kill Jews. This was an act of sheer evil.
This should be a moment of absolute moral clarity, but that's not the way some people on the left are seeing it. Okay, now, I want to make this clear. I am not talking about everybody on the left. I'm not even talking about people who are sympathetic to the Palestinian cause. I'm talking about the people who are actively pro-Hamas, who are celebrating the murders that we're seeing. I'm talking about things like this.
There was some sort of rave or desert party where they were having a great time until the resistance came in electrified hang gliders and took at least several dozen hipsters.
I mean, how depraved do you have to be to actually include the hang gliders that the Hamas terrorists used to when they came down into that music concert to rape and murder young people? How depraved do you have to be to celebrate that kind of atrocity? I'm talking about this kind of thing.
Do you condone what Hamas has done, chopping off babies' heads, burning children alive, raping women in the street?
And I'm talking about this. I'm talking about the people who say that they're not going to condemn any of this violence, who engage in the kind of whataboutism. Look, I understand that there's a lot of historical complexity here, but if you cannot look at these murders, at the torture, at the brutality, and see the face of real evil, then I think that we have a serious issue, because sometimes evil is evil. So don't give me the whataboutism. I understand that every monster has a story. Every monster has a reason to say, I've been treated unfairly. Look, the Germans were treated very unfairly after World War I. The Treaty of Versailles was punitive. It was unjust. That did not provide any kind of justification for the evils that took place afterwards. The Russians have grievances against Ukraine. This does not justify the invasion. It does not justify what happened in Bucha or in Mariupol. You know this. Sometimes evil is just evil, and it shouldn't be hard to denounce it. It shouldn't be hard to say that anyone who murders unarmed civilians, who chops off the heads of babies, who rapes women, murders them, and then displays their bodies on social media, that this is evil. People, this is not hard. We can disagree about so many things, but there's something morally depraved about defending something like what we are seeing in Israel. So this is another reminder, though, that you are not the crazy ones. I'm Charlie Sykes, and I'll be back tomorrow.